Hello, Marcus Guiliano here, international author, business speaker, Forbes Business Council contributor, and fellow restaurateur. So, I'm talking about a topic in my book, 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make, and this book is free, by the way. Just go onto my website, the link below in the YouTube will get you into there, and you just pay the shipping for it. So, number 35 in the book, step number 35 out of the 50 is about storytelling. And how important storytelling is in your business. You have to storytell. I'm not saying lie. And Seth Godin has a book out there, All Marketers Are Liars, I believe it's called, and it's a good book, and it's about storytelling. And it's just, you have to sell your product. You have to sell yourself. So you need a story to do that, and stories help. So this quick little video is just going to touch upon some key points of storytelling. There's a lot of things you can still tell stories on. And what you have to do to be an effective storyteller is connect emotions to the heart with people with factual stuff. So, for example, if you were trying to sell something, a product, or you're on stage talking, and you're selling a product, selling a story, selling something, you start to get people's emotions, you connect their heart, but it has to be, then you connect the factual things, then you circle back around to their heart, to the emotions. And that's like the complete cycle of storytelling. So in the restaurant industry, people love to know that they're supporting something sustainable, environmentally friendly, whether you're, switch your straws out, whether you know the farmer. They want to know that you cooked with your grandmother, right? They want to know how you learned how to cook, where you went to school, where you did your apprenticeship, the chefs you've worked for. All this kind of stuff connects you with your guests. And the very first time that I learned that storytelling was super important was we were buying mushrooms in Colorado. I was at a restaurant, and I wanted to buy from the local farm, and they were about $2 more a case. And the owner says to me, my partner at the time, and he goes, "Marcus, what do you mean you want to spend more money?" I'm like, "We can tell a story. We can tell a story that these are local, and this is why, they're $2 more a case." Which for the portobellos, when you put it on the plate, it's nothing, but you can get $1 more for telling how something's local. And that's what we did. We got $1 more. There's, 12 orders in the case. So we created $12 more on $2 spent, and people were happy. People were like, "Wow, thanks for supporting local." So we connected their emotions to supporting something local, right? So there was a reward there for them because we're supporting local economies and local farms, and they're eating better. And it was actually organic. We switched from a conventional to an organic. It was a no-brainer. So as chefs, as restaurateurs, it's your job to tell a story about what you're serving, where you came from, why you're there. It's amazing. And in the book specifically, I list an example of how a customer came in for a $30 bottle of wine. The next thing I know, they're ordering a $130 bottle of wine because they just simply asking about wines. We're saying, "Oh, we were at this vineyard, we were at that vineyard," and just a quick story about how he showed up at a vineyard in Italy unannounced on top of Montalcino, in Montalcino overlooking in land of Brunello. They opened up for us. They were on siesta. We had their wine in stock, and next thing we know, we're selling a $130 bottle of Brunello for lunch instead of a $30 bottle because people were like, the emotions and everything just caught them, and they're like, "We'll take it." And it's amazing the power of storytelling. So storytelling definitely increases your sales without a doubt. It makes you money. Talk about your suppliers. Talk about your ingredients. Talk about your story. Those are the three things you can really, really touch upon. For us, the big new thing at my restaurant is every wine by the glass is a vineyard that we've had the luxury of traveling to and spending time with at the vineyard. So for us, it's a story. We call it a story in every glass. We're almost there. We're so close. We need to get to Champagne and visit Champagne, France. So our Champagne by the glass is that, but everything else, Prosecco, everything else, our whites, our reds, we're there, right? So it's a story in every single glass, and it's a reason for us to travel to Champagne because it's again a story. We want to know our suppliers. And this is huge right now. Food transparency is huge, and food transparency is a story. It's a story about where their food comes from. I'm going to mention this quick thing in Seth Godin's new book. Dog food is a $25 billion industry, and it's all storytelling, right? It's all storytelling. The dog has no say in what they're eating. The person buying the dog food for the dog will never ever eat the dog food. So it's all about, do I want to give my dog, grass-fed? Do I want to give my dog vegan food? Do I want to give my dog grain-free? It's all the stories that is being sold to the people buying it. I mean, it's really one of the only industries where the purchaser's not consuming it, and the person, or in this case, the dog that's consuming it, has no control, zero control. So think about that when you go to market your business, when you communicate to guests, wherever you can, just weave a story, and it's so beneficial. Everybody, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Drop some comments, and I'm happy to answer, and we'll talk to you later. Hey, Marcus Guiliano here. So if you like the content that I'm providing in this video, you can get my book, 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make, for free. Follow the link below in the description of the video, and there's a link to get this book for free. I will ship it to you. You just pay the shipping. I've got the books already here. They're already paid for. 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make. 15 years plus of me documenting my mistakes and how I corrected them, and how I mastermind with some of these mistakes, and how I learn from others, and what I teach my coaching clients. And again, this book is totally free, so take advantage of it while supplies last.